Hi, friends. This is Carissa from the Dragon's Gem, and today we're doing another Cabochon unboxing. However, as you can see, I have already done the unboxing because I was at work and the package came in and I had some free time and I was like, ooh, yay, shiny stones. Let's look at shiny stones. So, I'm really disappointed with this purchase. But I'm going to go over the things that I do like first because I think you guys should make your own decisions. All of the stones that I ordered in this auction came, I say auction, it wasn't really an auction. Um, Hard plastic container. Container was taped. Packing foam, styrofoam, cellophane stuff. I don't know. It's thin, padded, whatever. Wrapped around it, and then taped, and then wrapped around it again, and then taped, and then wrapped around it again, and then taped, and wrapped around it again, and then taped, and then in a nice thick envelope. So it came really well packaged. Really well packaged. That is a good selling point. This is a seller that messaged me on Instagram with a bunch of pictures of rocks and was like, hey, you want to buy some rocks? I got rocks. And I was like, oh my God, I have a really strong desire to have more rocks in my life. And so, like the junkie that I am, I proceeded to negotiate with this gentleman for all of the stones that you see here, which are labradorites and rainbow moonstone. He did not want to give me solid prices up front. He wanted to haggle. He was like, show me these ones that you want and now tell me how much you want to pay. And he's like, I told him $1. LOL, joking. I don't like making the first price. It puts the seller on the strong footing. I would rather they start the price. I hate haggling. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So then he's like, no, 150, and long story short, I got him down to 125. I paid 125 for all of this. I didn't count and do the math to see what it would come down to. You are welcome to do that math yourself, but I know that it averages out to a decent price to pay per stone for necklace. So, right away when I opened these and got them out of the box, the first thing I noticed were these moonstones, and I don't know if it's going to show up, but there is an oil in this bag. I did not open the bag because there was just like this oily residue. Gosh, it really doesn't show up on the camera well at all. But there's this oily residue in there. The whole batch of stones smells like incense. So if you have any sort of fragrance allergies, immediately you're going to have problems with this. I'm going to have to wash every single one of these stones. Because even these labradorites, they have like this oily residue on them that smells faintly of incense. These two are gift stones. These were gifts that he included free of charge, which on camera, wow, they're showing up super pretty and colorful and flashy. But when I look at them in my hand, not on the camera, they're very dull in color. It's gold flash with some blue, but I have to tilt them very specifically to see color. They're very dull. These two are actually cut decently and they're not damaged. All of these, in the pictures that he sent me, the colors were bright, shiny like this. But like this one right here, when I'm looking at it on the phone, I see this beautiful, vibrant blue. Absolutely matches the picture that he sent me. But when I hold it up and I look at it, even getting it closer to the camera, some of that deep blue goes away, you know, down here. Nice deep blue. Up here, lighter. Looking at it in person, it is a very pale blue, and this is one of the better flashes. I actually get the flashes of the stone. It's nice. It's cut decently. It's got, I don't know if you can see these cracks on the back, but like right in here, the stone is not really sanded down well. It's got a crack in it. This stone on the picture that he sent looked closer in color to this one, but you can see here side by side, trying to get them to flash there. This one's much paler, and it's even paler still in person, and that's okay. It actually flashes. It's nice. I don't have to hold it weird. It's chipped on the sides in multiple places. Let me see if I can get you to where you can see that. So you've got chips there, chips here. They were not individually packaged in little bags. It was a layer of labradorite and then a piece of that foam and then a few more labradorite and the little baggie of the moonstones. This one is cracked, chipped right here on the front. It is sanded weird on the side here. Looking at it in person, I have to, like, I can hold it straight down and the camera can kind of see it, but to get the flash, come on, focus. I have to almost look at it like from the side to see it. Just to look at it, if I was gonna look at it on somebody, it's just not a very good flash. Again, the color of these shows up on the camera way better than they do in person. And I don't know if I pointed out, it's damaged right here. So let's see, that was the damaged one. Is this one the damaged one? That one's got the damage on the back. That one was okay. This one was damaged. This one's okay. It looks nice in person. I can see that flash. It's not really damaged that badly. But along this side here, like I'm running my nail along and I keep catching on the little chips and cracks. I'm okay with the color. But again, it's not as vibrant as it was in the pictures. And I'm going to feel bad if I make this into jewelry and try to sell it and it fluoresces beautifully in pictures, but then they get it in real life and they're like, this is bullshit. Pardon my language. I'm sorry. I don't really have a sensor. The only damage on this one is the tip is a little bit chipped. I don't know if it's going to show, but like right here. Another one that seems okay and has a nice flash compared to the others. This right here is a rough ridge that either the stone cracked or they just didn't sand it well, but it catches and it needs to be sanded down better. Again, all the chipping along the sides. A very, very big chip missing right here. You can see it dips down. This is one that is sanded at kind of an angle. not too bad. It shows up better in the flash than it does in the actual cab. It's more or less flat on the back. And there's just pretty much that main big chip. Okay in the color. Again, off camera, this is probably about 2 or 3 shades lighter than what you're seeing. They're just very pastel. I never thought that I would describe a labradorite as pastel, but these ones are. And I'm trying to polish some of that oil off so that these will show better. You know, beautiful, isn't it? But only if you hold it in this one specific way. Tilt it any degrees out and you're barely seeing it. Yeah, the back is sanded really weird. It dips down right here. It is chipped majorly right here. It's rough here. More chipping right here along the sides. Looks pretty if I hold it like that. Not like that. This one does not appear to be damaged. I just don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm like 95% certain there's no way I'm going to get any sort of refund for these. I can probably wire wrap around the damaged areas so that it won't rub on someone's skin and it will be okay. This is one that is like really hard to see the color unless you hold it exactly in this one position. Another one that is actually okay with minimal damage. There's a little bit of chipping right here. This one's okay. It's just another one where you gotta hold it very carefully. This one, the color is actually pretty accurate. What I'm seeing on the camera versus what I'm seeing on my hand is a fairly accurate color. Tip is cracked and chipped. I don't know, maybe I'll use some of these for seed bead embroidery. This is such a weird little shape. But that's kind of why I liked it. It was different. You don't really see these like off-centered teardroppy type things. Just a little bit of chipping around the sides there. I wonder if he had shipped them in individual baggies, if they wouldn't have been all chipped like this. Now this is the one that I was most excited for when I ordered it. The picture was a beautiful purple labradorite. He wanted $20 for it. I got him down to $16. There it goes. So if I hold it sideways, and look at it just right, there you can kind of see those colors. Polish some of that grease off. So yeah, if I hold it sideways, I can see the colors. I have no idea how he got the pictures that he got for this one, because in the pictures, it looks like his hand is flat, you know, and I'm trying to get the stone to fluoresce or shine or do something on a flat hand. Oh, there we go. If I hold it like this and tilt my fingers up, then you can't really tell that the stone is like almost friggin' sideways, and you can still see a little bit of that flash. And the pictures that he had up, so much brighter than this. Like, I would pull them up and show them to you, but I'm doing this on my cell phone, and I tried looking on the internet, but my Instagram doesn't let me do conversations from the internet. Like, only conversations are only available in my chat windows. Again, major chipping on the side. That is like really kind of a rough damage that's around the edges there. I'm not sure what's going on with this weird spot right here. Really not happy with that. I don't want to open these because they are oily and gross, and I have to wash them. But just looking at them through the bag, they look like they're going to be nice and shiny. I'm seeing the rainbow effects. So, yeah. That's what I've got, and we're not doing this on the nice silvery fur background because I don't want to get the oil all over the cloth. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 stones. 23 cabochons at $125. So that is less than $10 a piece, I guess. Decent price. I just don't feel like the quality of the stones were worth it. If I had paid more like $75 for this lot, I might be happier with my purchase. But I don't really care for this. The seller was Al Hijara Gems Auction. Let me see if I can pull this up on the package. Does it show on the package? I can probably read my writing better. So Al Hijara Gems Auction. So Al Hijara _gems auction. That is the Instagram seller. Again, they approached me. They solicited the sale. They had shiny pictures. The specimens that I received do not match the pictures in terms of brightness, and the stones came pretty chipped, and they came coated in a smelly oil, perfumed oil. The package was wrapped nice. A couple of the stones look like they're pictures. He did include a couple freebies. That's really the best that I can say about this. I'm just so underwhelmed. I may or may not list some of these in my Etsy shop to sell. I might keep some to work with and just try to sell the rest and get back close to what I paid for them. So if you want to check my Etsy shop, I'll have a link down in the description below the video. I will have a link to my Instagram as well, and I will have a link to this seller. Maybe you're okay with oily, slightly chipped, a little duller than their photos stones. Maybe you want to try a different type of stone from him. Maybe you enjoy haggling and you think that you can get them down to a really low price. Whatever the reason, I will put a link to the seller in the description as well. If you have a seller in mind that you want to see reviewed, please leave a comment. Let me know. Put a link to their page if you can. Next time I have money to buy cabochons, I will add them to the list of sellers that I'm considering. If you are a cabochon seller and you want your product reviewed, contact me and you can send me 1 or 2 pieces for a free sample, and I will review them and do this video. My opinions are always 100% honest, 100% mine. I am not affected by gifts or freebies. So if you've got shitty product and you don't want me to call you out on it, maybe don't offer to send me a free product to review. That's really about it for this. Geez. Keep an eye on my Etsy shop if you may want to buy some of these cabochons. If you see one that you want specifically, send me a message on Instagram or here on YouTube and let me know, and maybe we can work something out. But otherwise, I'll list stuff as I can. I've listed a couple of the cabochons from the previous videos that I've done, ones that I just regret getting because of the price point. Like, I try to stay below a certain price point when I'm getting gems to make jewelry with, and they were a little bit higher than what I wanted. So I am reselling those for basically what I paid, plus a little bit to cover the shipping that I paid on them. I'm not trying to profit off of them. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear what you think. If you want to see anything specific, let me know. You've got questions, comments, feedback, let me know. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. If I can get a channel that has a decent amount of subscribers and a decent amount of likes, then that might entice other sellers to be willing to send me stuff to review, in which case I would be able to review more things more often, because right now this is all being done on my own pocketbook, and if I don't make a decent return on this investment come October 26th, when I go to sell the stuff that I'm making at Arkansas Pagan Pride Festival in Hot Springs, Arkansas. If I can't sell stuff there, then I can't buy more stones, and everything that I don't sell will go in my Etsy page. Follow my Etsy store if you want to be notified when I update it with new stones for sale or new pieces for sale. If anybody wants this this purple multi-fire cabochon, and you're okay with the angles at which you have to hold it to see, we negotiated the price on this from $20 down to $16, and I will be listing it in my shop for $17 to help cover a little bit of what I paid on shipping for this lot. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. I wish that I'd had a better, happier video with more excitement over what I got, but you win some, you lose some. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time I have a new product to unbox. Have a great night. Bye.